Hey, it's Laura. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Today I am sharing a process video. I am making the left-hand page of a double page spread here. And you can see on the right-hand side of the screen, I've got that baby bump layout. There is a process video for that layout on my channel. You can go and check that out. And today I am making the left-hand side of this spread. And you can see I'm going to use a lot of the same colors and patterned papers and try to make this spread cohesive as I work on this second page here. And I love the idea of having that torn patterned paper across the top of the page there for a border. So that's what I'm doing. And then I also tear some other patterned papers here, and I don't think they look good layered underneath of that border. So I actually end up using them as a photo mat, as you can see here. And I use a lot of the same patterned papers that I had going on the right page in my left page. So that dark green pattern paper I took from the other page, and then this pink floral paper was also a pattern paper I use on the other page as well. So that way these layouts will work perfectly together and look really awesome sitting next to each other in my scrapbook. So today I am scrapbooking this photograph of my sister and I. It is from this past spring. I went down to Florida for her baby shower, and I took lots of photographs of her, lots of photographs of me and her. It's a very exciting time. I just became an aunt for the first time, and she just became a mom for the first time. So lots of exciting things happening over in that part of the world for us. And so now I'm just layering down some different chipboard pieces. If you watched my June Scrap My Stash challenge, I am using that kit to make this layout. And I grab a ton of those chipboard pieces. Some of them are from Maggie Holmes, and then other ones, those palm leaves, are from the Oasis by Crepe Paper chipboard collection there. And then I also grabbed this really cute frame that says sweet on it. And I used glue to adhere that to the back of my photograph. And then I also use my tiny attacher to attach it to my photograph just to add a little bit more interest and embellishment there. I love the way that staples look when you are layering together a ton of different papers or photographs. So, that's what I'm doing. This is a little tip for you. When frames will not work for my photographs, because the frames that come in these collections are never the right size for my photographs. They're always tiny. I cut them apart like this, and I use them to frame out two different corners of my photograph. So you can see here, I cut it in several places, and this actually isn't even the whole frame. This is a tiny piece of the inside of the frame on that chipboard pack, and it's got this pretty gold glitter on it. So I cut that apart, and I use that to frame out the top left side of my photograph and then the bottom right side of my photograph. And I love how that adds some gold to this page, because I do have gold sequins and enamel dots down on the right page. And I go through all of my different rubber embellishments. If you watched that kit video, you'll know that I am trying to get rid of a ton of rubber embellishments and brads this month. And I only end up using one rubber embellishment on this page, but I do use quite a few brads. So I'm excited that I made progress with that. And I've actually shared my end of June Scrap My Stash challenge kit video. So you can go back and see all the stuff that I ended up using this month and all the progress I made at using up my stash. It was pretty incredible. However, I recorded so many videos last month doing this challenge that I'm still catching up with editing them all and sharing them all here. So I will be doing that probably for the remainder of July, sharing these videos from June. Just so you know, I am still working with that. Just so you know, these videos were recorded using that same kit. And the videos that I'm sharing right now are not using my July kit yet, because I just recorded too many videos. So yeah, I wanted to layer another torn paper underneath of that top banner there. And so I choose this really pretty one that also came from the other page in this spread. And I love how that looks. It's like a gray patterned paper, and it looks really pretty with that light pink patterned paper. And this layout came together super quick and easy. I used a lot of those chipboard pieces, a rubber piece. I add a ton of enamel dots and then some gold sequins to it. And I think my biggest accomplishment for this page was using that brad that I put on the top left-hand side of that page. It's one of those brads from a really old My Mind's Eye collection that has like this paper thing attached to it, and it's kind of like a banner with that oval shape there, and it's got a quote inside of it, and then it's got the brad up top, and it's all one piece that you use as a brad. And I find that it is a challenge to use those brads because they don't usually fit into a layout. So I just put it down on my page and figured I will make it work today. And you could see on the right page that I also used another one of those. It's that green banner that runs vertical next to my photograph of my sister there. So yep, I put a tag down. That tag does not stay there. I was trying to use a ton of tags this month, and I did use a ton of tags, but that one does not stay on the layout because it just doesn't work. It makes the page too cluttered, and I think it throws the design off. So I'm adding some thickers here for my title, and my title is just going to say Sisters. And a fun fact for you today is that if you look through all of my scrapbooking albums throughout the history of me making scrapbooks the last 6 years, I use the title Sisters a lot, very often. So photographs with my sisters are one of my favorite things to document, and I end up using this title all the darn time. But that's okay. It's a little bit of a bummer on my stash because it uses 3 S's in just one title, but I guess I need to come up with some better ideas for titles for the photographs of me and my sisters. Let me know if you have any ideas for alternative titles that I can start using. That would be a good idea for me to look into. So now I am just doing my journaling here. I keep it super short and sweet and just say that I'm very happy to have quality time with my sister and to have visited her. And I added 2 bows to the left-hand side of this page as well, and I'm pretty excited about that because I had 2 different packs of bows that I was trying to use up this month. So this layout, I think it looks pretty simple. There actually isn't that much going on, just a diagonal trail of embellishments and then a couple of paper scraps on it. But I think that it turns out super interesting and it works really well with the other half of the spread that I have. Thank you guys so much for watching and stopping by my channel today. Make sure you like this video if you want to see more process videos from me, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of the fun memory keeping stuff that I do. Make sure to go back and watch all of my June Scrap My Stash challenge videos. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!